Today we are going to be drawing Alastor. Let's get started. I've got my pens here. Look at all these bad boys. Oh. I think I'm just going to go straight in with pen again. It's a little risky. How do I do pencil? I'll go safe. I'll do like a light pencil sketch first. As always, I've got my reference in front of me. Hang on. We're going to start off with his nose. And what I realised last time is, for some reason, when I moved the paper, the quality kind of went down. So I'm going to try and keep the paper as still as I can. And we'll see how this goes. If you didn't watch the last live, I did a drawing of Gojo from JJK. Which, for those of you who don't know, is an anime. Quite a popular anime at the minute. And this is Alastor from a animated show called Hazbin Hotel. Quite a threatening figure. I think I've got a little bit more time. I can go to about past. Today. So we'll see how it goes. I hope the quality and everything is alright. But yeah. I think it'll be a bit bigger. If I have time, I'll add some colour. That could be quite nice. I hope you can hear me alright and everything. Right. I do really like Alastor as a character in Hazbin Hotel. I think he's quite well written. And one of my main reasons for thinking that is because we don't really know if he's a good guy or not yet. Like, he's not done anything against the main cast except, and I will warn, there are going to be a couple of spoilers in this. So if you haven't watched Hazbin Hotel, then just be warned, you've been warned. But the only people he's really been, like, against is, I guess, Husker. Because obviously he's being controlled by Alastor. And I think that, hang on, yeah, I think it's really difficult to be certain that Alastor is good or is evil. Just the way he's acting is kind of like, he does one thing one episode, which makes you think, oh, he is a good guy. And then he does something more sinister the next episode and whatnot. I haven't watched all of Hazbin Hotel, but I know the plot. I know what happens in it. I think I've watched up until, you know, the episode with Angel Dust and Valentino, with the song Poison in it. That one. I think Loser Baby's in that song as well, right? How's that looking? I think it looks alright. Okay. He's got, I don't know what these weird, like, dials in his eyes are. You know what I mean? Like, It's got to be something to do with the radio. Is it just like how you tune a radio? I don't know. I'm not an expert on the radios, to be honest. Is it like a volume control or what? Anyone have any insight on that? Okay, here, so his eyebrows quite spiked and it goes up like that. And then this goes all the way up here. There we go. And I love Alastor's design. Like all the little details. Have you seen where there's like a little cross on his forehead sometimes? If you've ever wondered what that little cross is for, again, spoilers. Well, I guess they're not really spoilers in the show, but when Alastor was alive, he was shot. That's how he died. He was shot in the forehead where that little cross is, and he was mistaken as a deer, and that's why he kind of appears. You know how he has antlers and he has hooves. You don't actually see his feet in the show, but it is confirmed that he has hooves. There's some like fan art of him, not fan art, like official art of him without any shoes on. He has hooves, like a deer. This actually that nose is a bit like that. I wonder if we'll ever see Alastor not smiling. Because that's like his whole thing, right? And to my knowledge, he hasn't frowned yet. He's in a constant state of, even in the finale when he's kind of like, you know, when he's almost monologuing. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. And this comes up. Move my reference about a bit. And it goes up here. And down here. Up here. Down here. Nice. His monocle, which just looks amazing. I think I don't know why, I just really love his monocle. You know what I mean? It just adds a lot of character, and I really like it. Then his hair, and then his face, like the actual shape of his face. His hair is actually a bit below his eyebrow there, like that. Like that. That's better. His face comes down here. A very angular face. Can everybody see that all right? Cool. Yeah, this is Alastor. Or it will be, at least. That's the plan. Can everyone... I don't... Obviously, I can't see the quality on your side. It looks alright from here, but I don't know how it's translating. Ramsey fan, thank you very much. It's just a lot of practice. I do have a reference, but just a lot of practice. If you like need to, I don't know, if you want to kind of advance your drawing skills, I would recommend, if you can, printing out the photo that you're working from and gridding it up. And then if you grid your paper, that's like a step up from tracing. That's really helpful. Because it allows you to, like, you're not tracing, but you're more assisted. You know what I mean? If I'm ever doing like a bigger painting, say for my coursework or something like that, then I'll use a grid method to make it more accurate. CC Gaming, thank you very much. Jesse Ronk, hello. I think I have to agree with you. I think Alastor is my favourite character as well. Or maybe Serpentius. Hang on, I'll just move that a little bit. Serpentius might be my favourite, actually. He's just so... I don't know. I love how the whole reason he's a villain is just because he's a villain. He has, like, no motive. He just kind of does it because he's evil. And I love the Egg Boys. The Egg Boys are amazing. Alright, let's move over here. Let's start doing this hair on this side. Although my favourite design for a character is probably Husk. Midnight, yeah, I do love Angel Dust. Especially, not just... I think Angel Dust has one of the most... Angel Dust is really compelling. Right? He's just a really compelling character. And I think the way they have crafted Angel Dust's character is just very impressive. Because he feels so, I don't know, but he feels like the struggles that he goes through are not relatable, but you can kind of feel it, you know? Having said that, most of the characters in Hazbin Hotel, if not all of them, are like really, really well created. And I think the way they develop as the series continues will be really interesting. Oh, actually, I have made a mistake with his neck. His neck actually is kind of bending? I didn't realize he did that. And this is my reference is a scene from the show, so like, I mean, I knew when he went full demon his neck goes really weird, but I didn't realize like there. Whoops. Right. Bow tie. What do you guys think the whole deal with Alastor being so powerful is? Because there's something shady going on there, right? He's obviously made a deal with someone. Who knows who it is? And he's got a lot more powerful than he should do, supposedly after his time in hell. Now I have a couple of theories. Now, I think the most common theory is that it's Lilith who he's made a deal with. And I quite like that theory. There's a lot of evidence backing it up. But personally, I don't want that to be the case. I'm fine with it if it is. You know, Lilith, if maybe if Lilith is the person who Alastor made a deal with, then that's fine. You know, it solves a lot of the current problems with him, like how did he get his power and why is he hostile to Lucifer and yada yada yada. But I would prefer it if they didn't do Lilith, because I feel like that's the obvious answer. And personally, I want to see them take it down a different route, you know? Like, maybe he made a deal with Eve. That could be cool. I've seen that somewhere. I can't remember. That isn't my original theory, but I've seen that somewhere. Or maybe he's made a deal with someone we haven't seen, or maybe he made a deal whilst he was alive. You know, there's a lot of different things. I think we're gonna... Oh, there's my black pen. I'm gonna start inking it. I'm quite happy with this drawing so far. I still don't know what to do with his eyes. Why does his eyes get these dials in it? Does anyone know? Because I feel like they've got to have something to do with the radio. But I don't have like a traditional radio. I mean, I listen to the radio in the car, but like, I don't have an old-timey radio. So I don't know what these dials are. Does anyone have any expertise? Yeah, I don't know either, Midnight. I'm just gonna assume it's something to do with radio. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's just a cool character design. You know, that could be it. It could just be like, you know, it looks cool, so we'll put it in as part of his character design. Who knows? Who knows? Looking alright. Looking alright. Looking good, actually. I think that looks pretty good. I don't know how it's coming through on your end. It might be a bit fuzzy. And I apologise for that. But there's nothing I can really do about it, to be honest. So, at the current moment. Tell you what else I love about Hazbin Hotel. I adore the music. Like, it's just so good. I think my favourite song has to be Stayed Gone. It's just so, like, punchy. I just love that song. And if you don't know, that's the one with Vox, the TV guy, and Alastor. I wonder what happened between them. Because it seems, at least I think it seems, like they have more history than just friendship. I do love Poison, to be fair, as well. Midnight. It's a good song. Very good song. It's a dark song, but it's good nevertheless. Which one's I haven't actually watched the whole show, so which one is My Sister's Love? Which one's that again? I can't remember. Oh. Right, okay. Gotcha. No, I do not. There's the inking done. I like that a lot. Now for colour. This is the make or break bit, I guess. Let's do... I think I might add a little bit. Oh, actually, what am I on about? First, I need to get rid of the pencil. That was the sound of me taking all my pens out of my case. But I can't find my rubber anywhere. Chat, don't go nowhere. Be back. Don't leave, chat, don't leave. I'm back. I'm back. With some rubbers. There we go. Oh, they're kind of... They're not the best quality. If you do ever... Here's a trick, which in hindsight is really obvious, but I never knew. If you have a kind of scuffed rubber with a bit of black here, you can just rub it away. Like, it just comes off. Which, you know, makes sense because it's just, that's how rubbers work, but I don't know why I never knew about this. Anyway, get those. And clean this off. Ah, oh, shoot. It smudged me pen. Ah, oh, no. No. Well, that's a shame. Oh, look at that. It's not even dry. I thought it was dry, chat. I thought the pen was dry. I didn't realise, chat. I didn't know. Damn it. Okay. Well, that's a shame. And I can't be bothered to leave it to dry. So we're just going to add colour and hope the colour makes up for it. Which I'm sure it will. I think I'm going to add a little bit more shading that's on my reference. As, you know? So for example, it's on my reference, his teeth are just one colour. Just like a flat yellow. But I'm going to do like orange on one side and yellow on the other. Give it a bit of sheen. See how that looks. And I'm sure the smudging will go away. Well, not go away, but like be hidden. It's kind of a shame, but we'll have to do. Well, if you're wondering why the screen keeps periodically going a lot darker, it's because my reference is on a computer screen. Not a computer screen, my Chromebook screen. And it's occasionally dimming because I haven't interacted with it in a while. So there's the dark side of his teeth. Now we're going with the yellow to kind of fill the rest in. I think they look quite good. Look at that. Nice. Nice. just a shame. I didn't realise that this... Because actually, I'm thinking about it, I haven't really done that much colour for some of my gel pen when I've been working with gel pens. I was just like, oh, mistake made. That shouldn't be yellow, that should be black. I don't really use them. In fact, after I've added colour, I'm just going to go around the edges in this black pen, and that should make everything kind of pop. That's the plan at least. I've got 25 more minutes, chat. 25 more minutes. And then I have to depart. But that should be enough time to get everything coloured. If I put a little bit of a spurt on. What should I do after Alastor, chat? Like next stream? Last stream I did Gojo. Now I'm doing Alastor. Should I do another Hazbin Hotel? Another JJK, or should I mix it up and do something else? What do you guys think? Where's the black pen gone? I'm blind. Those sinister eyes. Terrifying. Actually, all of his eyes black. All this is all black. I'll tell you what I have been meaning to draw at some point, whilst it's still whilst it's still popular, is catnap or some of the smiling critters from what do you call it? Poppy Playtime. That seems to be another trend at the minute, and I don't want to miss out on that trend. He's actually got a line under his eye there, which I missed. And then we go all around here, all around here. I do love colouring in my drawings after I've done them, but there's two problems. One, sometimes I get a drawing and I'm like, wow, that's really good. I want to leave it. And I know it would look better in colour, but I don't want to ruin it. That's my first problem with colour. It can mess up. And if it messes up, it makes you feel like it's all gone badly. Which, I mean, it kind of has, if you do mess up really bad. But my second problem with colour is it just takes long. And sometimes I just can't be bothered. You know what I mean? Although I do find it easier to focus on a drawing when I'm streaming. And I don't know why. Well, I think I do know why, actually. And I think it's because because I have, like, I don't know, because some people might watch, and some people are watching, I think that it kind of makes me think I am, hopefully, entertaining these people. And if I just stop, then maybe they were enjoying it, and I've kind of let them down, or something like that. And I think not only that, but like being able to talk whilst drawing, and like being able to draw in front of people, I quite enjoy it. And it means that it's not so bad to spend a lot of time colouring. He really does look quite sinister, doesn't he? Quite a threatening figure. I don't know what colour I have that could be his skin, which is a slight problem. I think this grey might do the job. How's that? Yeah, I think that grey will job nicely. It's not quite perfect, but I don't have the perfect colours for any of his bits, so it'll have to do. I think it looks alright. "20 minutes, chat, and then I have to go. Will I get it done in time?" Probably. Hopefully. I think this is the stage where it kinda... It doesn't look amazing, right? The colour is kind of... looks a bit... It looks alright, but it's not amazing. But you can see where it's going, I feel. And that might just be me, but I feel like I have a vision of where this drawing ends up, or where it could end up if I do it well. You know what I mean? Or perhaps it's just a blur of pixels on your screen. I do not know. I hope it's not. And if it is, then my plan is to post this drawing and the Gojo drawing I did on my YouTube channel as just YouTube shorts. So if you want to go check those out, you can. No pressure though, my friends. There's his skin done. It's a bit darker than it actually is in the show. It's like... in the show, it's like a very, very pastel purple. But we move. We move. We move on. Keep going. And we hope it looks alright. Now his really crooked neck, which I just get, I guess, when he becomes kind of demon-y, he gets a crooked neck. I don't know. I feel like you should go see a doctor about that. You know, if your neck bends in multiple places, rather than just connecting to the rest of your body, I feel like that's a pretty good reason to see a doctor. Am I crazy for that? Is that outlandish? Am I gonna get barraged for people calling me insane? Because it's fine to have multiple bends in your neck? I don't think so. I think I'm being fairly reasonable. You know what I find crazy? And this is one of the craziest things about just doing any sort of streaming is, like, even if, let's say this video got 0 views. 0 views at all. It is still on a website where people from all over the world could see it. That doesn't mean they will see it, but they could see it. And that amazes me. Because it's like, how, as a, have we gotten to the point, like a global society, have we gotten to the point where we can share creativity and information across the world? And now, don't get me wrong, not everywhere in the world. Some places are more corrupt than others. But, in theory, anyone could see it. Realistically, no. But in theory, no. And I find that kind of crazy. Like, where are the people who have and are watching this stream from? Yeah, all over the world. Or maybe they're all from like one little village somewhere. But I doubt it. I think at some point, people from Indonesia, that was my most, where the majority of my views was coming from. I think that's changed now. I think it's America. But at one point, I think it was in Indonesia. And I had this plan to like gain subscribers. So what I was going to do is I was going to like pick one of my top countries that would watch me. And I want you guys to think if this was a good plan or not. Because I think if I had done it, it would have worked. And I can't really remember why I didn't do it. I think I just didn't get around to it. But the plan was that I was going to like pick one of my most viewing countries. And the first one was Indonesia. And I was going to get out the flag. And then I was going to somehow turn the flag into like a landscape of the country. So for Indonesia, and now forgive me if this is wrong, but I believe it is, it's just like the classical rectangular flag, and the top is red and the bottom is white, and they're like perfectly split in half. So my plan was to do the bottom like looking over the landscape, and then the top would be like a sunset. It would keep the same shape, and I would make sure that the colours of the landscape were both accurate to the country, but tried to keep some white in there to make sure it still looked like the flag, you know? And so I started doing this drawing, but I just never finished it, and I don't know why, because I think that the plan was that if I post this, that people are going to be like, huh, I'm from that country. That's cool that you do art of my country. I'm going to give you a subscribe, you know? And it might have worked, or it might have fallen flat, but I just never did it. I just think, I was like, I can't be bothered. So I wasn't, and I didn't do it. 10 minutes, chat, 10 minutes, and then we have to wrap it up. I don't know. Okay, maybe I go for a little bit longer. You know, maybe. I might be able to. I'm a busy guy, chat. I have things to do, chat. But, you know, I'm not that busy. And it's a weekend, So I have some work to do, but it can kind of wait. Can't wait that much, but it can kind slightly. Actually, I think this no, wrong one. Whoops, this red. I think that red's best for the stuff. Okay. He's looking all right. I think that is the pole black. I can't quite tell on my reference. I think the pole is black. If it's not, well then whoopsie daisy. But I think the pole is black. That looks right, I think. Yeah. That looks right. I think his bow tie is black as well, but it has a bit more detail in it. So I'm just gonna kind of do parts of it. Ah, screw it, that's fine. I am only doing his like a bust of him. If you don't know what a bust is, it's like a sculpture. It's a sculpting term where you do like the shoulders and the head. But I'm using it in a drawing context because, you know, why not? Am I right? There's his bow tie. I guess you would call his hair black. You know, well, not obviously up here it's all red, but I think you would say it's black. It's kind of like a dark, like a really dark red color. But I don't think I have anything. Maybe this. You can't quite tell. It's like a, yeah, there. You can see a bit more on there. It's like a brown. So you know these parts of his hair where it's darker? Do I do black or do I do brown? I think I'm going to do black. And my reasoning is that I want to. And I think it will look better. So, we're doing black. Good stuff. I think I cut that off a bit high, but whatever, that's fine. Okie dokie. Maybe we will be doing time chat. Maybe we will. What's 5 more minutes between friends? That sounded weird that I wanted to. Oh well. Whoops. I do quite like the bottom of his hair being black. And the brown was just too... It was too light. I think the black is more accurate to the actual colour. But yeah. Now, here's a question, chat. Here's a question. I could get some coloured pencils and go over this in coloured pencil. And what that would do is it would allow me to add some more precise lighting in. And kind of refine it a little bit. Once the majority of it's done, right? But I certainly wouldn't be able to do that in a time frame. So my plan is, unless you really want to see it, my plan is to not do the pencil stage, and instead next time we go live, to do another draw. Some character from something, which will be decided later. His eyebrows, yeah. I don't know why I left the eyebrows till now, but the eyebrows are black. And they are actually black in the show as well, rather than not quite black. I think that's actually some decent character. 5 minutes. What's a little extra time among friends, eh? It'll be fine. All I need to do is do his hair, and then go round the whole thing. Okay, his hair, his monocle, and then go around the whole thing in this black pen to do all the lines. That won't take long. That'll be enough time. Yeah. Sure. Look at that. Look at that. The monocle. The monocle. So I need 2 red colours. But they're slightly different. I think this one for the darker section of the it's more red in person. This one for the darker section of the glass of the monocle. I mean, and then unless just deciding what colour to use. I'm not entirely sure. Let's go. Yeah, let's do this. So this will be the lighter section, and it's kind of pinkish, but I don't really have a better colour, you know? Which is a bit of a shame, but it'll have to. And then the pencil lines underneath, kind of. Again, easier to see in person, but the pencil sketches make it look like it's kind of see-through. So there's monocle done. Now just big bulk of hair. He's actually, this section is, I think that's where his antler is. So I'm going to do that in black. Never mind. I'm doing this in brown. Whoops, I picked up the wrong pen. How did I not notice? Don't ask. This actually looks alright. It's fine. It's fine. It's actually probably more accurate as well. Like this is definitely more brown. I mean, the antler is definitely more. Is it though? I don't know. Is it more accurate? Well, it's done now. So, I guess it is more accurate. Because I say so. But then, I'm just going to leave some space so I can give his hair a bit of shading. Okay. And I'll kind of cut it off at certain points. Like the space I leave, I mean. Like there. See how there it links up with the pencil line? Because as it comes into the main body of the hair, it's not getting hit by that light anymore. So, you know. I think vertical live streaming is actually a really good idea from YouTube. Like, I technically have streamed before I did the Gojo one. They weren't great streams. They did get some views, but this kind of opens it a lot more to more people, you know? I think this stream has gone better than last one. I hope so. I hope I've learned a little bit, because it seems like movement isn't picked up the best on my camera. I don't know why, or at least when it becomes through the thing that I'm streaming through, doesn't seem the best. I realize that I have missed this part. Yeah, Midnight. Do you mean like you never stream yourself, or you never you never watch live streams normally? Oh, okay. That's fair enough. I don't really normally stream, but I had a bit of spare time and I wanted to do a drawing, and I thought, why not? It makes sense to just hop on. I think it's looking quite good. It's done. And technically I have gone past half past. But no one needs to know. No one needs to know. I won't be that much longer anyway. Oh, you do make shorts though, Midnight? What kind of stuff do you do? Midnight? Oh. Oh, cool. I'll have to check you out. That sounded weirder than I meant it to. God damn it. Oh well. Oops. Really? Like my voice? Or just the way like my humor? Huh. Who knows, maybe I am. Does your friend like art?
Oh, okay. I do games sometimes, but drawing is my thing. I've been playing a lot of Fortnite recently, actually. Which I really didn't play Fortnite for the longest time. But now I've got back into it. It's just kind of a fun game. You know, it's not the greatest game. It's just kind of fun, you know? What's your favourite game then? Midnight? Just adding some shading on his hair. I've never really played Call of Duty. Well, I have a little bit, but I don't have it. If I play it at someone else's house. But I understand the whole dying a lot thing. I'm very used to it. When I play Fortnite, I sometimes play it's called Go Goated. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's like a creative map. But I sometimes play public. And if you play public on Go Goated, you get 1,000,001 sweats at the game who just annihilate you. It's a slaughterhouse. But it's also a really good way to get better. Your brother. I can imagine that gets quite annoying. Right, now we just need to go over this. Just some black lines. And it'll, because Alistair's obviously in a cartoony style, it'll make it pop. It does. Yeah. I can imagine. Do you sometimes get him back though? Do you sometimes play well enough to beat him? Or is it he's just like amazing at these games? Your channel is Midnight too? Okay, cool. Sinister, you have come and watched all of this, which I'm very thankful for. I will come and watch your channel. Your brother is very good, yeah. Well, just about done here. Oh, damn it, how could I forget? I've got this bit of skin. I literally said that I didn't forget about it.
I hope it looks decent on there, but if it doesn't, then I'll post this just on my YouTube channel, which you can go check out if you want to see the final product in a bit of better quality. But who knows? Maybe it looks crystal clear. Somehow I doubt it. Thank you very much, Midnight. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm really happy with this drawing of Alastor. Thank you very much. See ya. Okay, when I said see you, I kind of mistimed it because I clicked the wrong button to end the stream.